Dane Tool. The next guest is it. Do any of you guys got to go? Are you okay, Maddie?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Let's bring on stellar weekend at UFC 309. It's crazy. I didn't realize 10-1 as a record, 4-0 under the UFC. Absolute superstar. Let's add on Marcus McGhee to the show.
Let's go. What's going on, guys?
Let's go. Thanks for joining us, Marcus. Straight from the airport, like a G. Are you still in the airport right now?
I'm still in the airport right now. Just jumped off the plane. I didn't want to miss you guys. So.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Well, wanted to give a huge congratulations for officially being ranked. So that must feel incredible. It only took you 4 fights. Just tell me how that feels.
It feels pretty amazing. I told the press I couldn't have written a better story, and the story continues. So, I'm just gonna stay grateful, stay thankful, and get back to work. And we have levels to get. So, we have a lot more building to do. So I'm excited about it, but the story continues.
I love that.
Well, in one of the deepest divisions as well. Like, I think 135 and 155 have been just consistently these incredibly tough divisions. So to be ranked so early on in your UFC career, did you kind of plan out fighting a guy like Jonathan Martinez? Were there certain matchups that you've been like looking at in the rankings that you wanted, or did it just fall into place?
That just happened. Honestly, I wasn't gonna shy away from any opportunities that they sent me. I was just down to fight. I needed to fight. I've been looking to fight. I want to test myself. Training is great, and I love being able to train as active as I've been able to and grow. But my whole thing was just trying to fight. So when they gave me the name, I was pretty excited about it. But I was excited to fight Eamon in September when that was going to happen. And I would have been excited to fight any other name that they gave me. There's a lot of killers in the division. There's a lot of matchups to make. So, a name's a name. I just got to show up and do me.
Yeah. You're always so much fun to watch. Like, your striking is just so clean. A little birdie told me that you've been working on some Taekwondo as well. Is this true?
A lot of Taekwondo. And that's why, even though I'm happy I got the performance, I performed okay. It wasn't the performance I was looking forward to. I feel like I really limited myself to my strike, to my boxing, and I have a lot of other tools that I could use. So the fact is, I have been working on my Taekwondo a lot, and I didn't throw in one spinning kick. I didn't throw one crescent kick. I didn't throw a lot of different things that we've been working on. So I'm looking forward to getting back with Abel, my Taekwondo coach, and continuing to chop some wood with him.
I love that. See some more spinning shit.
Yes, spinning shit. Speaking of kicks, though, I got to know, being in there with a guy like Jonathan Martinez, how hard are the low kicks?
Yeah, they're pretty hard, especially when he lands in the right spot. Because there's a couple I was like, okay, that's not that bad. I thought it was going to be good. And then he caught the one spot. And I was like, man, that one did it. I better not get hit there again. Then I got hit there again. And I was like, oh, man, let's not get hit there again. And then I got hit there one more time, So it was like I had to power through it for sure.
But that was a perfect example of, like, there's levels to this, right? Like, you could have easily kind of not bowed out, but gotten really affected by those leg kicks. But instead, you kind of like just adapted the game plan. Talk to us about how important it is to adapt in the moment as a fighter.
Yeah, I think that's a huge part. I think being present is one of the most important things as a fighter, period. We only have 15 minutes in there. And even though there's so much lead up to it, so much build up to it, we almost forget that 15 minutes goes so fast.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process in the moment too, was just like, man, yeah, I'm hurt, but like I can be hurt for the next 3-4 minutes and still be all right. And honestly, even when I was thinking, I was like, man, I want to get him out of here. It'd be dope to be hurt and then get him out of here still while I'm hurt. So I was trying to throw for the fences and, hopefully land one. But I landed a couple good shots. I think that deterred him from keeping on that leg. But I just couldn't get in there and do the work I was trying to do.
Yeah.
The great Uncle Chael Sonnen always says, when you beat someone, you take everything from them, right? Jonathan Martinez, his last fight before you, Marcus, he was the co-main event. He was the betting favorite against Jose Aldo. Like, that just happened before you. You just won. You're 4-0 under the banner, like I said earlier. You got to just feel all that. Like, you just got to feel more confident than I think ever. Like, you feel all that momentum right now for you physically and mentally?
It's great, I do feel it, but and I appreciate the moment, but like my confidence is in what Jesus Christ did for me on the cross, and I really stand by that. It's not in the work that I'm doing; it's in the work that He's already done. So, for me, that's where my mind stays. It doesn't really veer too far off from that. And even though this is all great, and I'm excited, and and it's cool, that's the most important thing to me. So, I just got to keep on working, keep on putting my faith in Him, put my faith into the right things, my mind into the right things, my family, and the story that He writes is always gonna be better than my story. So
That's great. Yeah, let's see that hat you got on. That's a dope hat, man.
thank you. Yeah, this is getting put on the website here soon. Hard work got first, and trying to come up with some good merch that's like that shows my faith as well, but also
Yeah.
that I can put on the site and mess around with. So it's
Yeah.
been pretty cool. This is the only one I got right now though. So
Oh, 1 of 1. Let's go.
When you get that link, send it through to us. Send it to Elle or Maddie, whatever. Send it to us. We'd love to shout it out, push it. We'll definitely get a couple for sure. We'll get the hats on the wall for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. I will. I definitely will. I got a bunch of
Need some
shirts.
signed ones.
I got a bunch of shirts and different stuff on my website and everything like that. This is
Beautiful.
just one of the hats.
Love it. My last one for you, and then girl, if you have anything else, almost right after your fight, Donald Trump walked out. Did you hear? Were you around? Did you see? Did you guys cross through any of that?
Apparently, my wife was saying that right as they dropped my song and I was walking out, he was walking in on the other side. So I'm thinking the whole crowd was just going nuts just for my song because I was pretty hyped and I thought the song was dope.
That's awesome.
But apparently, they're all going crazy for Donald Trump too. So it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
I can just imagine Marcus in the back, like, all right,
let's go.
New York loves me. New York
as long as you didn't know till after, you take that energy with you.
I didn't know. The ref was like even the ref or the cut man was like putting some Vaseline on me. He's like, man, the crowd's you got the crowd going tonight. Let's go. And I'm like, yeah, you know it. Yeah. It's like, oh no, Donald Trump walked in.
That's so good. Marcus, last one for me. We do have a bantamweight matchup this weekend. I lost my thing. Jan Figueiredo. Who do you got?
Great fight.
And Figueiredo was tough, and I know he's durable, but I think Peter Yan is going to be that guy that can weather that storm. He's got a lot of different tools that he can utilize, and I think the things that Figueiredo is really good at, Peter Yan is better at. So I'm going to have to go with Peter Yan, but man, I would not be surprised if Davis and Figueiredo came out with a submission.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like not enough people are talking about this fight. I think this is going to be a good one. This is going to be really good.
I think so too. Yeah, I think they just dealt where Figueiredo was at, and they forgot who Peter Yan is. I don't know how, but these people they forget pretty quickly. Peter Yan's a savage, and Figueiredo is no joke either. So I think they're going to be in for a treat, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like MMA fans, if you win, you're literally John Jones, and if you lose, you should be cut. If there's no middle ground in the game,
the
MMA fans are fickle. They are fickle.
It sucks that that's the case, and honestly, I appreciate them because they pay the bills, but at the same time, that's the truth. That's why we can't hold on to too many things that get said, because even if it's good, it'll be bad whenever it's bad, and when it's bad, it'll be good, and they're going to be all over the place. So focus on the things that are important,
Love
Grant
that.
has some messages on his Instagram, Dave, and I'm sure you probably have this too, where somebody will he'll win a fight and it'll be like, oh man, like just such a big fan, blah, blah, blah. He'll lose the next one. And in the same message thread, like he hasn't responded the message right after. It's like, oh, you freaking suck. You're the worst. And then they'll win another fight. And then the next one, like the 3 messages in a row is like, I love you, man. I hate you.
It's ridiculous.
It's like, did they not see the thread when they sent the next message?
But I'm sure that's why.
They're
emotional. And I'm sure your faith in God definitely helps you.
100%. It's crazy. That's why, I stick to being focused on my family, my teammates, and my relationship with God, because all the other stuff, that's all noise.
Yep. 1000%.
1000%. Big fan, man. I'm with her too.
I'm sure you're tired, man. Get home to your family. Enjoy this moment. You deserve this moment. And we look forward to seeing you again.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Marcus.
Awesome, 10-1, 4-0 in the UFC. Hey, we're going to get the God first hats coming through. Appreciate you, Marcus.